scared and needing to know if the danger was ongoing and where it had come from, and thus how to contextualize it. In those moments, the egos of media people come out, wanting to show how connected we are, that we can get the information first, or how smart we are, that we can make the big assertion first. But in environments like that, when the public and the authorities are in lynch mob mode, yelling for a body to attack, media must take extra care to not stoke the wrong flames and tell people of bombs that don't exist, or of arrests never made, or of connections to foreign terror groups that aren't real. In these moments, we risk yelling fire in a crowded theater because incorrect information can cause a dangerous stampede toward an innocent person or group of people, or can sow fear that makes us think the world is more dangerous than it actually is. There is a desire within media to be first with big news, with developments that mark the closing of a chapter, with items that will change how everyone sees and reports the story. But the fetishization of being first is often the enemy of being correct. Putting too much prize on being first makes it harder to be accurate and makes it more likely to cut a corner. And the secret is the race to be first is a big media ego game. Does it really impact your media consumption habits that one given outlet was first on this story, but a different one was first on that one? Do you even remember who was first? It's a game of one-upsmanship that the audience doesn't really care about. What people do recall are the big mistakes. I'll never forget how many outlets botched the Florida call in 2000, or how we were not sufficiently critical in the run-up to Iraq, or that moment last Wednesday when I was sitting in a room full of cycle producers watching a monitor showing 4 screens where 3 said there had been an arrest, even describing the suspect, while Pete Williams said, no, that was wrong. Was he late, or was he in the room? Now we all know that he was right, but when journalists make big mistakes like that, it reverberates onto all of us and makes people mistrust the entire media. We all pay for others' sins. The 24-hour landscape increases the pressure to say something new, and as Lawrence O'Donnell once told me, when we're commenting on unfolding situations, we are far more likely to end up saying something stupid. When we are in front of these cameras talking to you, we are in charge of huge cannons able to blast information and perspective and influence your way, and we owe it to you and to each other to show restraint and to be circumspect. Every day I'm here is an awesome responsibility, and I try to repay the privilege of being a small part of an awesome news team, of an important function in American life, by being as accurate as possible and resisting the urge to leap to conclusions that I'll later regret. Media people must try to remember to view ourselves as public servants rather than allowing our egos to get the better of us. And now, one of America's